or Hebrew, whatever. You should not go, just because you're single, you should not go hook up with somebody just because you're single, correct? Yeah.
I mean, the next day is a little,
maybe even a week from then, you shouldn't go hook up with somebody.
But
because
if
you sincerely love somebody and want to spend the rest of your life with them, you're not going to want to hook up with anybody
okay,
else.
but this is my question.
Because you know that will just end everything.
Are you supposed to just cry every night and just text them and call them and try to get them back? Or do you get over it, man up, and move on to the next one? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
No.
There's almost 8 billion people on this earth.
That's not true.
Right, think about it this way. You are technically single, and if you spend every night crying about it, and if you
you can't just cry over it.
Especially if you were the one who got broken up with.
What's gonna make you feel better by hooking up with other women?
You'll probably feel worse, but
that's just what
you gotta get over it. You can't just cry over one girl.
The difference is if you were the one getting broken up with too, then you're like, no, she broke up with me, I'm done.
Yeah, if you break up with a girl, then the next day you're hooking up with them, that's kind of mean.
You've never gotten broken up with, so you don't even know what it feels like.
Not technically.
Why do you keep throwing technically in?
Because if you break up with,
it's very technical.
It is.
It's very technical.
If you are dating someone and then they break up with you, then you're no longer dating.
All right, now listen to this. There is a contingency because.
So would you be pissed if you broke up with a girl and then she went and hooked up with a guy?
No, because I broke up.
No,
with her.
Yeah, because he broke up with her. He let her do that.
You would still be upset.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna make a big. I'd be like, okay, well, she's definitely over me.
If it was a mutual breakup where the guy and the girl were like, okay, like it's not working right now, like blah blah, and then the next day or that week you hook up with a girl, that's kind of fucked up. But if a girl is like, Zach, I'm not into you, it's over.
It's not gonna be I'm not into you. It's okay. Let's see if this guy really wants to be with me and fights to be with me.
You're gonna break up with someone for a test?
It's not a test. It's not a test.
That's what you just said.
It's not a test.
No.
You said it's a test.
That's not just a test.
If I found out if it was for that reason, I'd be like, nope. Get out of here. I'm getting out. I'm running.
It's not literally a test, but there's things not going correctly, and they're not doing anything about it. So
then you're done.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's not going to work. You either try to make it work or you break up.
Okay, but it still hurts your feelings.
Well, yeah. But you still do it.
Yeah, but you hurt my feelings by breaking up with me.
Yeah,
and I cried about it for 6 minutes, and now I'm going to go out tonight, and I'm going to slay some girls.
But this guy, screw it. Screw it. I'm over it. I don't know how to describe it, but it was bullcrap.
So you broke up with a guy because you wanted to see if he would fight for you?
No, I swear to God, that's not the reason I broke up with him. There was so many reasons. I wasn't happy anymore, but I didn't literally tell him that. So
you didn't tell him how you felt. That's the worst thing you can do.
It's the worst thing.
That's the worst thing.
I didn't say that I wasn't happy anymore.
You have to be completely honest. If you're going to break up, you have to be like, listen, here it is, ... Because
I was sick of, I had to literally take care of somebody and do everything for them, and I was so sick of... It was changing who I was. I wasn't even the same, quirky person, whatever the freaking quirky...
Dingus?
I wasn't a dingus anymore. And I was just so, I wasn't a Fruit Loop dingus anymore, and I was so, drugged down, and... I felt like I had to do so much for him.
I wasn't Fruit Loop dingus anymore.
So I couldn't even be myself, so and it was weird.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to break up with someone.
So I just felt, okay, so
and then you were upset because he didn't
then
try to get you back?
No, he definitely did try to get me back, but I wasn't giving in. I'm very, very stubborn, so it was for, probably 2 months he tried to get me back. But then, something happened, and I still got upset about it.
So you found out that he got with another girl? Like an easy thing,
Yeah, I did find out.
And that upset you?
That definitely upset. It just hurt me because he that whole time he was trying to get back with me and telling me how much he wanted.
No.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
So then he has to go out and get another.
You said no.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You rejected him, so obviously
you rejected him. So it's on to the next one.
Yeah.
But he didn't like this girl at all.
Yeah, because he just needs some emotionless, because you keep rejecting him.
Yeah. I mean, how's the guy supposed to feel?
I wasn't mean. I wasn't never mean. Me and him are still best friends.
Right, but you did not want to date him. And if you literally were like, listen, dude, get the freaking clue. I don't like you. We're never gonna date again. What's he supposed to do? Cry over
That's
you?
That's
and
not how I was. I wasn't that rude about it.
No, it doesn't. I'm
just saying, like that's
what you were saying. Like not rude, but like that's what your point was.
No, the point is that you don't get with somebody when you literally are.
When you're trying to get back with your ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
But you're getting rejected.
But she said no.
You're trying to get back with your ex-girlfriend, so you need to prove to her that you really want her and only her.
Thank you, Victoria.
So you don't need to go and sleep with other girls because you're contradicting one another.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, because then if you get her back, then you stop doing that with other girls.
You're telling her
because that's like.
She's the only girl that you want to be with, and all you can think about is her. And then the night after, you go sleep with another girl.
Okay, but what if all you do? Yeah, but
you got shot down.
But she says no. So say I'm in love with you, I'm like, Victoria, I love you.
You said to me, don't sleep with girls.
But you said no to me.
Show me that you're committed and that you're gonna change and that you're willing to work this out, and maybe.
But you said no to me. But you said no.
Other girls, why should I give you the time of day?
No, but you said no first.
I have never loved Victoria more than I love her right now.
But you said no. You said no, we're not getting that together. There's no chance.
If she said no to me, game over. I'm on to another girl.
Right? You were doing things wrong. Maybe I was a little bit doing things wrong. It wasn't working out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you just weren't yourself anymore.
But now that you're trying to get back with her, you're begging for her back.
You're
texting her and calling her. And then the next day,
but then she's saying no every day.
Not like straight up no, just like we're talking like normal people, like trying to start back into like a normal routine of like flirting, and then like starting kind of like over, like where it's like fun and.
All right,
flirty.
well, there's a 13-day grace period. So there's a
If you give in right away, then the guy's just gonna go back to how he was, and nothing's ever gonna change, and he's not gonna be like, he's like, all right, cool. So she gives in this quick, all right. So I'm just gonna keep treating her like however I was treating her.
Well, maybe before you broke up with, but listen, maybe before you break up with the guy, you say, listen, this is why it's not working out. Let's try to fix it.
Exactly.
You don't break up with the guy and expect him to come crawling back on his hands and knees for you.
If I'm broken up with, I'm going to get with another girl because we're broken up with.
Yeah, because you're technically single.
We're single.
Yeah.
Then you go for.
That's not how it is.
In Michigan? Oh, that's not how it is in Ubley?
I didn't say in Michigan or
I'm
Ubley.
I'm kidding. Calm down.
That's not how it should be. That's not how true love is. That's why love doesn't even exist anymore.
It doesn't. Thank God.
Finally.
Thank God.
Thank God love doesn't exist. Yeah. Yo, Hayden's got a point. If you break up with a guy
in a harsh way, I'm just saying.
It's
like,
disgusting.
He tries to get back with you, and you say no.
Then it's
is he supposed to cry every night until you feel bad for him and get back with him?
That's not why we get back with him.
So then, you guys are contradictory because you're not going to get back with him. So what's the point of him trying to?
We might.
No, when you like start like talking.
But doing all this work for
no,
possibly
like,
nothing is like.
Never mind. I'm done.
No, keep talking.
No.
Please.
No, it's like talking to a brick wall right now.
No, come on, Nicole. Let's talk. We don't have to yell. I'm sorry for yelling.
No.
Can we talk about this?
We don't understand each
I like
other's
conversations like this because I need to find a girlfriend and I need to know how girls' minds work.
They're intricate.
Your girlfriend should be the most precious thing to you in the world,
and
you losing her is gonna affect your daily life.
And
it does.
Let's correct the. I would
if she
never
doesn't want
break
you
up
back,
with
you
somebody
have to change your life.
See if they fight for me. Never.
But that's what you kind of said. It's not like actually, but like that's what you want to see.
But because secretly, like I would want to spend the rest of my life with him.
And
but if he's not going to change and like stop sucking the life out of me, then I can't. So let's see if he cares enough to actually change and want me back.
But did you guys talk about that before breaking up?
Oh, for sure.
And it never happened?
Okay.
It was happening, but in the meantime, he was talking to other girls.
I mean, she was at the time until she broke.
While you guys were still together?
We weren't together. But we were definitely like something. We weren't official. But I was not talking. I was not talking to any other girls.
Did you guys try and change it before you were broken up? Because you could restart before you're broken up. Then no other girls are going to be brought into the equation, or any other guys.
If you're a hockey player, girls are brought into the equation.
If you're still dating,
we weren't official.
I'm very confused now.
It wasn't official boyfriend girlfriend, but it was known that they were talking.
It was
known that they were together.
No, you guys
Okay,
were
but
dating
he's
for 2
technically
years.
We
single.
dated before. Technically, he was able to do what he wanted, but I didn't want him to hook up with other girls because I definitely was not hooking up with other guys or even thought about hooking up with other guys.
Did you tell him that?
People should know who I am.
That has to be communicated.
No,
though.
he definitely knows who I am as a person and knows that I would never hook up with any other guy or kiss any other guy or anything with any other guy. Like, he definitely knows me very well.
And then he hooked up with another girl?
Maybe.
So yes.
But he knows how I felt about that. Obviously, because that's exactly why we aren't together. And he wanted me right back. Right before I came on the show and I wasn't going.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Did you know you were coming on?
Yep.
There you
He's
go.
my second best friend, so he definitely knew. But, oh no, he wanted me back before he even knew I was coming on the show. Like, he was upset that I was going to like somebody on the show and like talk about it and all this stuff. But clearly that didn't happen, so.
What didn't happen?
Like that, he was afraid that I was going to have a showmance on the show.
Who says you're not going to have a showmance?
Oh.
I don't know what that means, Zach, but.
You know exactly what that means.
I just discussed with you. Just never mind. We're not on the same page, Zach.
No, I understand. It's
You
a
don't
tough situation.
understand.
You know what? Guys and girls are engineered completely different.
That's not
different.
well,
That's
No,
definitely true.
it's complete. Like, we
100%
actually
true.
have different brains. It's science.
but the relationship should be the same. It should be equal. One shouldn't like one more, or one. You should want to be with each other equally.
Yeah.
Right. I understand. No one's supposed to wear the pants. Everyone is supposed to just, you know.
No, I would like the guy to wear the
fight, 'cause
pants.
it's not fun if you don't like have a little bit of
Yeah.
arguments in there. If it's like boring and everybody agrees with everything, that's stupid.
See,
Well, all I'm saying is, if a girl broke up with me, and I was like, listen, babe, I want you back. You're my everything. You mean the world to me, blah, blah. And she said, you know what? I'm sorry. That's okay. Time to move on, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
That's what we're
Because
saying.
if a guy broke up with me and said that, I would be like, see ya.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what we're
like,
saying, though.
if a girl broke up with me,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
and if you loved her and you wanted to be with her, and you were like, listen, I want to be with you the rest of my life. I love you.
But
Like,
why did she break up with you?
I don't know.
There's reasons.
But she said she didn't say her full reasons.
You didn't say your reasons.
I
and you
did
guys
say
broke
my
up?
reasons.
You said you didn't
What were the
communicate it clearly to
reasons?
him.
No, they shouldn't have to say what the reasons are. But did you tell him the reasons?
Oh, definitely.
What was bothering you?
I think.
said
I didn't
you-
just say I want to break up with you.
You said you didn't completely
Okay,
say
well,
what you
was it
felt
over
though.
text
I wasn't as
or
straight
calling?
up.
Because
You
it
gotta be
matters.
straight up, because then they will know. My thing, all right. So my opinion is that if you were to
I don't
do
like
it
to
with,
hurt people's feelings, Hayden.
yeah, but you have to communicate clearly, because then otherwise, like, what are you supposed to assume? That's the worst thing in a relationship if you
true.
can't truly be honest.
I was truly honest, I think. I don't know.
Hayden does have a point though. Because when you
Alright,
don't
so
communicate
say-
in a relationship, then it's
It doesn't matter.
Say you expressed your feelings and everything
It was
about.
a blessing in disguise, to be completely honest with you, because I'm completely.
No, we're not talking about that experience though. I mean, sure, that's
Okay,
that's good.
okay, what?
Just that experiences like this in general. If you were to communicate all that stuff to him completely clearly without actually breaking up with him and be like, listen, like, this is exactly how I feel. Like
Like, we hang out too much,
Yeah,
or
like, it's whatever. You
I have to take care of you and I don't like that.
You communicate
or,
it to him clearly and don't break up with him and then see if he changes. But if you say
I
all
definitely
that
have done that before.
and he
I've
knew
probably
that you
given him
wanted
a
him,
1.5 year grace period. To be completely honest.
and so then it's not meant to be.
Well, exactly, but it still hurts your feelings.
Well, I mean,
But
it's not,
But it made everything
But-
a lot easier. Honest to God, it did.
but it's not meant to be then. So
Oh, I
it's
know it's
like,
not meant to
yeah,
be.
so it's like I feel like he did nothing wrong then.
He really didn't do anything.
So-
didn't.
But I mean,
Okay,
But
so
it does still hurt.
no doubt it, no doubt it hurts,
Okay.
but no doubt it hurts. But this is what we're saying, like this,
okay, I get it.
right? I don't know.
No, I'm glad I'm like opening it up into your minds, you know. Hayden and I, you know, we're not the best at I can only speak for myself. I'm not the best with relationships. And talking to you girls makes me understand more about
Because I'm honestly very chill with relationships. That's the thing. Like, I feel like people even take advantage of it. And because I'm so, like, lenient and I put up with crap that I probably shouldn't put up with. I'm not very, like, you have to do this. I expect this. It's just whatever happens, it's fine. And then whatever I feel, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? I'm not.
You're perfect.
I'm not demanding at all. No, I'm not perfect.
You sound perfect.
No, I'm not demanding, but I think like that's why I'm in relationships for so long, because I literally will just sit there and.
So you need to be more honest. That's what you need to do.
But I'm
if you
usually
gave him
happy.
a 1.5 year grace period out of 2 years, that's ridiculous. You guys should have broken up after half of a year.
I should have. No, I honestly, I even know. My best friend and my mom both know. I should have broken up when one thing occurred, and I literally stayed with him for over a year after that. And I
Did he cheat on you?
No, it was pretty bad. It was kind of bad though. But he didn't cheat on me. No, I've never been cheated on.
Okay.
But he said things to somebody that is pretty bad.
Well, when
but
they
I just
picked
like
me
felt
up,
bad because he was just like crying. I don't know what it is, but guys always just cry to me.
I've never cried to him.
And so it's just like, okay.
You need to be more honest. You need to toughen up. I think I made some good points.
You didn't.
No, you have.
But I hope
I wasn't
you
trying.
understand
No,
where I'm coming
I
from.
understand, but I understand to a certain degree.
I understand. I guess I understand where you're coming from. Also.
it's just like, you know
But I'm
what?
just trying to make my point why I would never get back with him. But I shouldn't have expected anything more.
You know what?
anyways.
It's just, it makes the guy feel not desperate in a way, but if you're going after a girl and she
you like the
clearly says
attention.
no,
Yeah.
at that point you just
Yeah.
feel like you're wasting your time.
Yeah, you're just
you're
like, okay.
looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
True.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's when you go to a
know?
party and a girl comes in your bed. All right. I mean, that's when, because if you've already been rejected, it's like,
You know,
all right,
you just don't want to look desperate. You don't want to,
I
because
understand where
Okay,
they're
but
coming from.
that's my point, is that it's not meant to be, because I feel like the person that is meant to be, first off, you probably wouldn't be broken up and the girl wouldn't say no again. But I'm just
Exactly. If it was
saying,
meant to be, it
if
wouldn't
that's
happen
not
like
true.
that.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Everything does happen for a reason.
So you never know.
And if it is meant to be, I do think they'd still be crying at home. I don't think they'd be sleeping with some girl that throws themselves at them.
Well, maybe after he sleeps with the girl, he's crying.
I mean, that may or may not have happened.
If it's a serious
but
enough
still.
relationship, they wouldn't go and sleep with a girl a week after or a month after. But if it was just like a whatever relationship and there's really no future,
I
and
have
it is what
high
it is,
Even if it's a
I do
serious,
have
even if it's a serious relationship though, and you try and get back with her and she says no,
Move
then
on.
it's you move on.
But there's a difference between no, like don't contact me again, or no because of ABC.
Yes.
So then,
But even if you say no because of ABC and you're like, okay, well, like I'm trying, and they still say no,
so
then.
try, so keep trying, so keep showing me that you are.
But then
trying.
if you keep getting rejected, then it's like, all right, well, I'm done.
I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, it's like, my time.
And for yourself,
Yeah.
as the guy, for yourself, you need to move on.
Yeah, I would
because
I
at
would
that
feel-
point,
Okay, I agree.
I would
because
feel like
as
a
girl-
loser if I kept
as a
doing that.
girl,
Yeah,
they're
exactly. You
telling
feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I'd feel like an idiot.
Okay. Let's change the subject.
That was a long conversation. That was good.
I want a girlfriend.
You want a girlfriend, Zach?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I haven't had a girlfriend in like 7 years.